The NFL playoffs are on EA Sports, and we've got a packed house here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. Ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game, as we've got a great one in store between the Los Angeles Rams and the Atlanta Falcons. Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Wait, 25! Wait! Wait! Screen! 21!
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Mike, check, 59.
In your face.
Throwing on second down. Ryan. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Marching in for the sack, Michael Brockers. So the sack pushes him back, and now third and long for Ryan and the Falcons. Ryan. It's caught. Jones. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And they pick up 25 as they convert on third. Throwing now, Ryan on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Leonard Floyd leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. To try again after the sack. Ryan, and the pressure gets to him again. Samson Abukum, he's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. To throw is Ryan. And he's going to go down again. Samson Abukum, his second sack of the night.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Rams are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over. Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. His first catch of the divisional round goes for a first down. He had 5 catches last week in their wild card win. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Here's Gone. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. Just one catch for him last week in the wild card win, but getting involved early here and picks up the first.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field, and now what he's trying...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Now on second down, this is Gurley. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Here's Ryan. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 68 yards.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Check. Mike, check, 59.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 3-yard line.
No. Hey, great plans. Sponge. Space. No. 36. Watch twist.
Now it's Gurley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 3rd and 4.
21.
Check 59. Mike is 50.
Smooth.
59.
Watch the run.
We're scoreless after 1.
With no score.
Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football. They're on the march, but facing a 3rd down here.
Back 25. 51, down. 6-6, pull it high.
Check the back.
Check. Space.
That's mine. I got him.
Hey, exit.
59, Mike.
54, down.
59.
Give it away, Jack.
Here's Ryan. And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
DC. Rush in. Check.
They'll fake the handoff. Now gone. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Goff. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Grady Jarrett providing a little deja vu. Back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And taken right on the 30. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already.
Tuesday. 61, Matchbox Lights.
Check hot route. Hot. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Hey, bye.
Hey, switch gears.
Get up.
On first down, it's Gurley. And he's going to get this one down to the 45. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Watch the check. Hey, Echo.
From the 45 on second down, Ryan. This complete to Jones. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Here's Gurley. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Second and 12 at the 26-yard line.
On second and 12, Ryan under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Leonard Floyd able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
Alert 3. Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
Hey, express.
I'm going back to you.
Third and long, it's Ryan. He completes it to Jones. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for fourth.
Check. Crunch.
Hey, bye.
Mike's 59. Rip left.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So with fourth down looming, Dan Quinn sends out his field goal unit. A 33-yarder from the left hash. And this one is right through. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. Been a bit of a dogfight thus far into the second quarter now, and we do have our first points, a field goal.
Yeah, a lot of people say, wow, first action on the scoreboard, about time. To me, the action's been right there on the field, trying to figure out who could gain an advantage, gain some field position, finally get points on the board. I'm loving this kind of game.
It feels like kickers might play a big role in this one.
Yes, make sure you give them the respect they deserve. They could cost you a game or win you one.
Goff will lead the Rams up here first and 10 at their own 21. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. The intended receiver, Josh Reynolds. And it's second down. From the 21, it's second and 10. Now Goff. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Goff. This pass complete to Reynolds.
We play to win. Let's go.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Los Angeles.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Goff throwing complete to Kupp. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. From the pistol, they run with Peterson. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those three guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they will just roam and hit.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done.
Jet bombers. You jet bombers.
Here we go on fourth. Gone. Under pressure, he's going to go down. Look at this, way back around the 43. Grady Jarrett. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10.
58. Shit. You draw quarter. Check. 39.
Ryan. Caught by Jones. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That one goes for 36 yards. Well, one thing's for sure. They're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, change it.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Hayden Hurst there to make the grab. And the Falcons push further out in front. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Man, I got you. 43 is the mic, boy. 43.
Play action. It's gone. Got a man complete. It's Chris Hogan. First catch for him in these playoffs. He was held without one last week, but he's got a first down on that effort. Goff now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Goff. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, Goff. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Peterson. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This from 54 yards away. And his kick is indeed good. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, a trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. It'll be a first down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18. First down, here's a run with Peterson. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Tonight, 180. DC.
Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a first down as he stopped at the 48.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. There to make the tackle, Samson Abuka. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Check safety.
On 2nd and 9, Ryan. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Check.
51. Bravo.
56. Watch the screen.
Ryan now to throw on 3rd down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Boy, Brandon, that's what I'd call an ill-advised pass right there on 3rd down. I mean, you just need a yard or two to keep the drive going. Instead, he's trying to hit a home run. You've got to really like your chances if you're going to take a shot like that.
They try to fire up the run game with Adrian Peterson. Dante Fowler in on the stop.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
A 10th carry now for Peterson. He'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. We'll check on his status when we get back.
We go tonight. 20.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Value 3. Touch.
From the gun on 3rd down. Gone. Then he'll find his target. Woods. It's complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. On 4th down. Goff. Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it. It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10.
We always hear about guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd. after that one.
Here in the third quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back. Not the case.
What a completion on a fourth down play.
To throw is gone. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. He was in search of his tight end, Tyler Higbee. But now it'll be third down. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
All right, Brandon. Normally when you hear about guys making 2 interceptions in the game, you're thinking must be a free safety, maybe a corner. How about getting 2 picks out of one of your linebackers? Again, he's just in the right place at the right time, and that's another great play to come away with the football.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
Check 56. Hey, come on, now, come on, now.
On 2nd and 9, Ryan. It's caught by Treadwell. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Ryan. It's caught. Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They try right side here. Gurley. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
I'm on. Joker, check. Shoot. Watch the shoot. Kill. Shoot. Big edge. Hey, South. Mine.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready. 51,
Again, they run with Gurley. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
He don't want it. Jack. Hey, wait. Let him go.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. It's complete. This is Todd Gurley. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 40. Ryan now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Check your hot read.
51.
Kill.
58.
Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine.
SOS. Base. Kill.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
The Falcons on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This time it's 3rd and 3.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. Gun. They're running it. Hey, wahoo!
Now it's Ryan. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. Ryan to the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far.
Gun. Mike, 56, right there, 56. I got you, boy.
Back to the ground game here, Gurley. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Check three. Tighten up. Kill. Watch the eye. Whip. Watch the whip. 6 guys. Gun. Get out.
Another carry now for Gurley. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 7 yards there and a first down. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
Gun. Go.
From the red zone now, here's Ryan on first down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Samson Abukum, his 2nd sack of the night. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Mike, check. 59. Here we go, D. Hey, Tuesday.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Alert flare. Under T.
Now Gurley. That'll net 7 yards on the ground, but it'll leave him with a healthy distance still to go on 3rd down. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the first down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
20.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3. So his second field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the fourth quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football.
They've got his man complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. A big play there. Goff to Cup. 41 yards. Now it's Goff. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Dante Fowler in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Goff. And Woods has it complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And that one, Charles, is just going to about wrap up what was no doubt a dominating defensive performance.
Yeah, I don't care what team it is. I don't care who you play, whether they're strong offensively or not. Just giving up 3 points in the NFL, that's absolutely a dominant performance and one that they can build on.
They go down to a knee, and with that, they're off to the NFC title game. They had the extra week of rest. That was a factor. I think this home crowd was certainly a factor as well. So this is step one done. Now they need to win next week if they want to get to the Super Bowl.
I like those two factors that you brought up. The extra week, getting the open week by being the #2 seed, a terrific home crowd for them, coupled with really good play. That allows them now to keep their Super Bowl dream alive. One more on their way to the Super Bowl.
80, 25. Silver.
Ryan heads down to a knee, and that should wrap this one up. Their coaching staff, they were pretty adamant beginning of the year. Our goal is to get to the Super Bowl. Well, they made it to the playoffs. That's part one, but they fall a little bit short.
And to me, once again, it exemplifies just how difficult it is to not just make the playoffs, but to win games in the playoffs. So you can set your goals high, but if anything is off during that time, you have some key injuries or you just don't play well, you get a bad matchup where that team just has better strength than you in certain areas, this is how it ends. So I don't think it's a total loss of a season, but obviously didn't get where they wanted to go.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Falcons here as we say so long from Atlanta.